Hello everyone, welcome to Tyrant Unleashed, episode number 12. I'm your host, Zodiac King, and today we'll be doing a 100 pack opening. Also, we're going to look at the new fusions that are available. You've all probably noticed that they've released several more new fusions, which are all pretty interesting. We'll take a look at those. And maybe a little guessing at what I should do next with my deck, because I'm always looking for ideas. But, oh, and also there's a guild war going on right now. Currently, we are at ranked 150, which isn't terrible. I think the last guild I was in, we averaged about 250, so all in all, not bad. As you can see on the right side where it says my points, I'm at 3,500, which isn't great. We've had a lot of really tough guys that we've had to face. I think the minimum for this guild right now is 6,000, so I'm going to attempt to make it to that. As you can see here, we've taken a few hits ourselves. So I think for now, let's take a look at opening up some packs here. Oh, I also have a lot to show you guys in regards to cards that I got from chest opening, or the daily box opening, I should say. And I've also been purchasing the special deals as well. Kind of hard to pass up. I'll show you what I'm at with that for now, but let's get started with this. Just looking for as much SP as we can get away with, guys, because I really feel like the last thing I need is more things to focus on trying to do. Many rares, maybe some crappy epics, I really don't know, but mostly just rares would be fine. It's becoming very obvious that the hardest part of this game is to actually get cards that you have leveled up. This SP is just so time consuming. But it's nice to know that I have stuff that I can funnel it into at least. One of which is going to be the new epic Imperial, I believe. The Assailant, as it's called. We'll be sure to take a look at that. Not hitting for many rares here. I think I've had one so far. Alright, there's one. Seems like it's pretty stingy today. I wonder if they give out SP packs in here too. That'd be pretty interesting. Oh, alright, so I gotta go get rid of all these crappy cards. While we're in here, before I go for the rest, I'll show you the cards that I have gotten. Give you an idea what direction I want to take. I'm seriously considering just doing Spiteful Raptor now. I know that it's not as much of an improvement over what other cards might be, but I figure a lot of people have suggested focusing on one card at a time, which seems pretty legit considering the fact that it seems like no matter what I do, trying to boost this card up and that card up, it never seems to pan out all the right way. So, but we'll be sure to take a look at everything. And as always, make sure you give me some feedback too, because for me, this experience has a lot to do with getting input and direction. Because if we're gonna be playing this and you guys are gonna be watching, I'd like you to have some say in what direction it takes. Because really, for me, it's I'm still kind of rusty, so. Almost there. One of the worst things too is having all these epics, and I really want to get rid of some of them, like the 4 containment scours that I have. I mean, I can make a quad fusion of them, but the card, when it's finally done, is just it's a 4/16 with 1 delay that has Rally 4 and Weaken 4. It's not amazing. Alright, so there's that. So we're at 133. So as it stands now, I have a basic Draconian Queen. I have a second one at level 4. I have 2 level 1 Blight Crushers and 2 level 4 Blight Crushers. So as I just bought the pack that just came out for that, I now have 4, which I can make my quad. That seems like it's very far away. I bought also the Wind Reaver pack that there was, because I had gotten the absorption shield from a daily, or from the basic pack opening, so that worked out really well. Also, I have 3 Havocs now, so I'm going to wait on getting the 4th for the Genesis. And that with the Nimbus and the Absorption Shield and the Wind Reaver, I can make that new Assailant card, which is a pretty good Imperial card. Let's go ahead and finish up this basic pack so I can get the rest of my SP going. And they offer you an SP coin for 45 Warbucks. That's insane. All you get are 25 SP. It's unbelievable. There we go. Give me more rares. Alright. And this time I'm going to save my Warbucks when I do the specials for, oh, wow. Nice. That's actually the first Vigil I've ever gotten. Very cool. I wish I'd gotten that a long time ago. But for now, it's fine by me. Two more of these. Oh, and you guys will probably be surprised to hear I was not able to get the second, what's that called? The Anvil. I think I was at 42 by the time the event was over, which, believe me, was hard because I took a lot of hits trying to get that. So I was a little upset by that because I really wanted to have that card in my lineup. But I'll probably move the Anvil out once some of these other cards start getting leveled up. I'm trying to keep just cards that have a 2 delay. Obviously, if I do the Blight Crusher there, that's not going to be the case. But still, it would be a pretty decent heavyweight attacker at a 3 delay. So I'm sure it would get me a much higher than where I'm at right now. Even though it would cost a significant amount of SP to get there, but that is what it is. try to finish all this up, then we can take a look at those fusions. It's getting a little laggy. I don't want to risk doing something that I don't want to get rid of. Alright, and there we go. So, let's see what we got here. So the Wind Reaver, Absorption Shield, the 3 Havocs. I tried using this Iron Maiden against them, but just got shredded though. I'm kind of curious as to what this maxes out at. It's not bad considering it's got armor, 3, heal all. And I pulled the Tazerac as well. Alright, let's take a look at those fusions. Alright, so here you have Insanier, which costs Draconian, Bloodpool, and Malgoth, which I've never had before. Max out. It's a pretty decent guy. Like I said, I don't like many cards that are 3. Anything higher than 2, really, I feel is really pushing it. This doesn't have any self-healing. I mean, if you can get it out, it can do 12 damage, right, with the Enfeeble 2 and Rally and Poison. But 15 life for a 3 delay isn't very high either, so it's kind of pricey for that. But the second one is a little interesting. It costs the Malgoth, Smog Tank, and a Blight Crusher. This one is a 2 delay with Pierce, Evade, and Heal All 2. That's pretty good, in my opinion. I would most definitely use it if I could. The Pierce is nice, Evade is good, Health is pretty low, but the Heal All would be good for having my Spiteful and Blight Crusher and all that. So then you have here the Samurai, a Righteous card, costing you a Benediction, Sanctuary, and Equalizer. I've never had a Benediction. That's gonna happen a lot, guys. The screen for me is pretty difficult to work with. This one's pretty solid. Counter 3, 1 delay with Protect and Jam. Low health, of course, but it's an interesting card. This one I could get right now. And this is a Jam, I believe, no, Jam 5 with Evade and Armor, but 4 delay, which, if you don't like 3, I don't know how you're going to like 4. It's got some good survivability, but doesn't help itself by attacking or anything, so it's an interesting card, though. It just seems more like a support card than anything else. A support card that just happens to attack also. Next we have the Tumbler, which I could also make at a 3 delay. Well, I mean, it has Counter, which is a decent, Enfeeble, not all though, and Strike All, which is interesting. It's not a bad card. This is one I could get also, but I'm not considering of getting anytime soon. Maybe if it were something where I was completely maxed out, I might consider it, but I'd have to look online on the wiki to see what the second evolution of this is before I would decide, in case I ever get a second Iron Maiden. This next card, though, the Sonar Sentry looks. I might have had a Dreadship. I'm not entirely sure, but with 2 rares, so it makes it pretty cheap. As you can see, it's a 2 delay. I think the artwork looks really cool with this too. But it's a Xeno with Berserk, Inhibit, and Siege All 3, which I think that is. I mean, again, I'm a little rusty, but that seems like it's really overpowered, and I would love to make an addition to my deck. But I mean, this seems like it'd be really good for, I could get 2 or 3 of these things in your deck, so you could just stomp on, during guild wars and just do damage for days. So this is a card that if I ever get a dread ship, I would try to make immediately. I believe I had a Chronos, but since didn't see any kind of stuff out, or there wasn't anything that I saw for fusing, so I got rid of it. All in all, this card doesn't seem too bad. I probably still wouldn't have gone after it, just for the fact that it doesn't really protect itself. It does have Pierce though, and Strike All is obviously valuable too. But 16 life isn't great. It's not bad, but not great. But this card, I'm starting to think this is the direction I want to take with my SP. It's a 2 delay, 3 of 20. So it starts off as a 7 of a 24, essentially. And with the Berserk, it just keeps stacking, which is awesome. Because I'd probably make it the only Imperial in my deck. And it's very pricey, though. It's 2 epics and a legendary, but I have them all, so it only makes sense for me to do so. The Judgment here, it's not too bad. It's a 2 delay as well. It has Jam. Goes to Jam 4. This is more of a support card, but it also does decent damage considering it's a 2 delay with 6 damage. So all in all, not a bad card either. This Bloodthirsty is terrible. I have zero intention of making it, even though I can make its quad, which I'm pretty sure is trash. Even because if it look at this, it just starts off so bad. A 116. It's terrible. Don't get me wrong, it's got Berserk, so that's interesting. But Inhibit and Weaken, I don't care if it was a 0 delay. It's just terrible all around. And finally, the last of the new fusions is this Precursor, which I could also make because I have 4 Containment Scour. But I haven't really given it any thought considering it's a 4 delay. But I might do it instead of the other one there, just for the fact that if I can make the quad of this, it might be much better than the quad of the Containment Scour. So these are all things to consider, guys. And I'm looking at making 2 of these, so they have Leech, which will help its survivability a lot. Leech 4. Rally Bloodthirsty and Strike, so that's pretty good all around. Just the health is really low. And I have 3 of these, so I'm really hoping I can get the Genesis. That'll come in time as well. But I think besides that, I'm gonna be. I mean, I'm really thinking that could be months from now that I could be even close to where I want to be that I'm talking about, because just how long it takes for SP. These Guild War events are very helpful for that, but besides that, it seems like a wash. Just grinding out Arena for 25 gold at a time. Pretty bad. Let's go back to upgrade. So, I've been trying to think about what the closest thing is and the best thing for my deck at this time. A lot of people have said I should focus on doing the Zillafang here, which it's not bad when it's got its duel, but at the same token, it's not great either. So I'm gonna have to give it some thought, guys, but you'll be sure to find out on the next episode. I'm going to probably space these out a bit more, just for the fact that they haven't really caught on. But stay tuned. Give this thing a plus sign if you want to see more Tyrant Unleashed. And thanks for watching, guys.